Hello there. We've had some wonderful displays of the aurora borealis into southern parts of the UK in recent nights, and it's been warm enough for staying out and about, but that heat is ebbing away. On Tuesday again, temperatures approach 30 degrees, but you can see that heat ebbs away. Temperatures in the next few days will be back down to around average or so, within a degree or two. So it'll feel a little cooler, but still warm in the sunshine, but we'll have some rain. However, it looks like high pressure might return for the weekend for most of us to see some dry weather. But for the meantime, we do have weather fronts around, and they've been giving some sharp bursts of rain, and they'll still be around Wednesday, misty and murky to start in southern and eastern areas, but much drier for Scotland, for Northern Ireland, northern and western parts of England along with Wales. And eventually the cloud does thin and break in southern and eastern areas, some evening sunshine, and it's still warm, 23, 24. That's a couple of degrees above average, as are those across Scotland and Northern Ireland. But it doesn't last, that window of dry weather for the north. We've got some heavy rain pushing back in through Wednesday night into Scotland and into Northern Ireland. So a much warmer night to come here after a chilly start Wednesday, a cooler night on Thursday as we go into Thursday morning rather in the south. And that's why we keep the driest and brightest weather, but it will be warmer again on Thursday with that sunshine and that southwesterly wind, which is just going to be laden with moisture for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England and Wales, and misty and murky around the coast and the hills as well. But again, late sunshine and a fresher feel. The winds start to ease as well, because those winds will be a feature close to those weather fronts. That weather front still with us on Friday in the south. It could well pep up again, so we could see some significant rain in places across southern areas, and it's slow to clear away, but you saw further north, bar a few showers in the northwest and a much fresher feel, and temperatures are notched down again. It will be a fairly decent day with temperatures into the low 20s in the sunshine. Now that weather front clears away. As I alluded to then earlier, the high pressure builds for the weekend. So for many of us, that means predominantly dry weather. Not altogether dry, lots of sunshine first thing Saturday, the cloud bubbles up and a few showers will develop. Not for all, in fact, there'll be few and far between. Many places will escape. Yes, it's more of a westerly breeze, temperatures about average, perhaps a little above, but feeling pleasant in that sunshine. It's spot the difference really for Sunday. I suppose if anything, at the moment as it stands, we're going for a few more showers on Sunday, but again, not for all. Many places escaping and having a predominantly dry day and a warm day in that sunshine as well, 20 to 24 degrees Celsius. And the high pressure hangs on into the start of the new week as well. But by the end of play Monday, we've got the next low pressure developing, more rain into the north and west, we think, before that clears away. And then beyond that, things are getting complicated. We're watching Tropical Storm Ernesto, which is currently affecting parts of the Caribbean islands, the Leeward Islands, into the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. It's likely then to develop into a hurricane and pass close to Bermuda. So we're watching that, and then that will track its way across the Atlantic. So we'll have the remnants of a tropical storm, and it could well develop into quite a nasty area of low pressure for our shore. So wet and windy weather predominantly by the end or mid to end of next week. But the computer models are not used to dealing with systems this big with this much energy at this time of year. So it is going to make the forecast pretty tricky. So if you have plans that far ahead, please do stay tuned. And as ever, we will keep you up to date on its progress.